Hello everyone. Some time ago I started communicating with many interesting people from different countries of the world. One of the goals of our communications was to help each other to study languages, for me English, for them Russian. Sometimes we talked about various topics including the history of the Second World War. Several times I asked my mates what they knew about the war of Soviet Union versus Germany and the blockade of Leningrad. Sometimes I got a very general answer, but the most frequent answer was I don't know. Wherefore, and not only for this reason, I decided to prepare a few slides with English comments about the events related to the important moments that took place in 1941-1944 in Leningrad. Of course, for historians, this is not something new, not new at all. But for some people from Mexico, Australia, Czech Republic, United States, Canada, Nigeria, and other countries who are interested in Russia and everything connected with it, this information will be interesting, which can serve as a first step for further study of our country. So let's start. I used this slide to correct reading the names of the cities or towns around Leningrad in English for better understanding on other maps or search more information on the internet. The names are given in the time of 1941-1944. For example, the map shows the city of Krasnogvardisk, which was renamed in 1944 and is now called Gatchina, or the city of Slutsk, which is now called Pavlovsk. On the top of screen you can see the front line where the Finnish troops were stopped. Let me remind you what Finland was an ally of Germany in the Second World War, and they blocked Leningrad from the north, not allowing food and weapons to be delivered to the besieged city. In the center you can see the Orenbaum bridgehead. This is territory where the German troops could not grab, because of fortified area with a long-range artillery was built on the coast. The line of defense of this territory approximately repeats the range of the fortress guns. The destructive power of artillery was high, and German troops did not dare to attack this territory. The second and the most famous bridgehead that operated during the siege of Leningrad is the Nevsky bridgehead. Valid from the autumn of 1941 till February in 1943, with one gap during summer 1942. The size of the territory ranged from 1 to 4 kilometers along the river and from 300 to 800 meters deep. According to the various sources, between 50,000 and 200,000 soldiers and officers died during the period of the bridgehead. The road of life used to deliver cargo, food and weapons to the city and evacuate people along Ladoga Lake during the siege of Leningrad. The first cargo on the ice of Lake Ladoga was delivered to Leningrad on 22 of November in 1941. In 1942, a fuel pipeline was built along the bottom of Ladoga in 43 days, which used the delivery various types of fuel to Leningrad. An electric cable was made from the Volkhov power station along the bottom of the lake to supply electricity. During the operation of the Road of Life from 12 of September in 1941 to March in 1943, more than 1,050,000 tons to cargo were transported to Leningrad, and 1 million more than 1,300,000 people were taken. On this slide you can see the general layout of the Road of Life water and land section. The most famous is the water section, situated from the port of Sinavetz on the western shore of Ladog Lake to the village of Kabona on the eastern shore. If you have any question, you can send me the message by email. Thank you for your attention, and of course sorry for my mistakes and pronunciation in English.